Hello, everyone, and I'm Charlie Benami, and welcome to Game 2 of the New York Islanders High School Hockey League Varsity Finals. We thank you for joining us to watch as the Long Beach Marines take on the Syosset Braves here at the Long Beach Ice Arena. Last night, the Marines took a 1-0 series lead, in large part due to their suffocating defense, which helped them shut out Syosset and put them on the brink of elimination. Now, Long Beach tries to end the series, while Syosset aims to force a winner-take-all Game 3. Now for some keys to tonight's game, Casey Farrer.
Thank you, Charlie. Like you mentioned, though, that Long Beach was able to defeat Syosset last night. 3-0 was the score in that game. Shane Murphy got 2 goals for Long Beach, and Gio Penicola had 1, with Kieran Byrne getting the shutout in that game. Long Beach, though, they took advantage of the power plays, scoring twice in the 5 power play opportunities that they had. On to Long Beach themselves. Jack Gannon and Shane Murphy have been going pretty much off, I would say, in this playoffs. They're on fire for Long Beach with combined 14 points in the last 2 games, with 6 of those being goals. They've been feeding each other, they've been feeding other players, and they've been scoring, they've been doing it all. To think of, Charlie, Long Beach has the most first period goals of 49 this season. Syosset has the most third period goals of 53, meaning don't count them out. If Long Beach comes up early, Syosset can still come back in this one as they have in the past. And most importantly, not most importantly, but very important, these two teams faced in the regular season was a 4-3 victory by Long Beach, barely escaping with 2:57 left in that one, all the way back in late November. It was the heroics of Shane Murphy who ended up putting them in front, and we know how the rest of the season went for those Long Beach Marines.
And just to piggyback, as you were saying, Case, this Long Beach team's first period defense is incredible. They give up 3 goals this season in the first period over 17 games. That's absurd.
We've talked about how their defense is, well, besides offense, their defense, everything's good for their team. You can't pick out one in particular that you could probably complain about because they're just so well-rounded. They have the right style, have the right coaching, and the right line management that they're able to do it all.
So both teams have hit the ice, and Casey, you can definitely feel the energy from inside the building. Let's take a look at what happened last game. Let's talk about that. So Syosset falling 3-0 to Long Beach. Jack Gannon had 3 assists. You had a goal from Panicola. You had a couple of goals from Murphy. What did Long Beach do well, in your opinion?
Well, obviously, when you have a shutout, Kieran Byrne, credit to him for it. Obviously playing great defense like we had mentioned. For Syosset, they have a bunch of good players that can score for them. As you mentioned, Kaczynski with 29 points, Mihas 27, and Keshner 26, just to name a few. They have a bunch of other guys in double-digit scoring for points. And great job by the Long Beach defenders, able to shut them down. So Long Beach playing great defense. They didn't have as much scoring as possible, but that just gives credit to Syosset's defense as well. Not giving up, making sure they can still play in this game. Now Long Beach 1 game away from a possible championship.
Yeah, I mean, it also, you know, we were talking to the Long Beach players before the game, just some casual conversation, and these guys are confident after. You take the game where you're not home, you're up 1-0, going home, playing in your home ice. You got the crowd on your side, and that's really a benefit. They were confident.
Yeah, this Long Beach team now, I was able to talk to Jack Gannon among others before, and he was very excited to be playing in their home territory in the Long Beach Arena, as they know I was talking to one of them, and he said they never lost here. And I responded with, they haven't lost all season. So they've just been incredible, looking to continue that success here in Game 2 of this series.
This team is really, 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 really good. I mean, we saw them manhandle a really good Bethpage team a couple of nights ago. But this Syosset Braves team, They are tough.
Exactly. Syosset, they have a bunch of good players. We saw them get a tough win against Cold Spring Harbor, which was more even matchup. And then going against number 2 Manhasset, we didn't expect all that much. We maybe thought Manhasset was going to be able to go into the finals against the winner of the Long Beach Bethpage game. But they sure put a nice spin on Manhasset, going up 5 goals. And in addition to that, Charlie, Syosset, they have a bunch of good players, like I'd mentioned, and Mijas, Keshner, Kaczynski, all those guys. And unlike what we saw from Bethpage the other night, their team rotates a lot. Bethpage, they kept a lot of the same players on, consider their stars, as one might say. Syosset, they have a bunch of good role players and a bunch of players that can score, a bunch of players that can move the puck around. And we saw this before earlier in the season. Their defensemen play a huge part in their game as well.
And Long Beach, they like you said, they're the stars, man. They've really got a good team. They've really got some stars on this team. I mean, first of all, Jack Gannon, who you were talking to, I saw a little bit, and that guy just, he can do anything he wants on the ice.
Exactly. If you take Gannon's scoring from the playoffs and the regular season, he's currently tied with who we saw on Bethpage, Brian Hanley, with 44 points. And he's been explosive in the last few games. Him and Shane Murphy have been putting up all kinds of scoring. Shane Murphy coming in not far behind with 41 points if you combine the two. Both of them over 20 goal scorers, and both of them look to have promising careers going forward. We are just ready to get underway here at the Long Beach Arena. Just a few more warm-up laps for these players, and then we will be getting ready for Game 2 of this conference championship matchup between Syosset Braves and Long Beach Marines.
Yeah, Casey, both of these teams really talented. Syosset's desperate. They need this one. Obviously, without it, this conference season is over.
And that's like what I said before, Charlie. They have to be able to get somehow to a Game 3. I don't know how they're going to do it, but Long Beach is going to need to be stopped by Syosset in order for a Game 3 to happen, and that will be very interesting to see if we can get some primetime action coming Friday night.
I mean, Long Beach in about their last 4 games have given up, I believe, about like 2 goals. They've been unstoppable defensively. Offensively, we know about the weapons. But Syosset, like we said, we've seen them before. They're a super, super talented hockey team. So I expect this one to be really good.
Going to have a bunch of star players out on the ice for both sides tonight. Going to see some stellar playoff hockey here.
It's loud in here, Casey.
That's the eruption by the Long Beach fans as they're ready for their team, rocking the black jerseys tonight.
Those are clean.
I would say so, yeah, but it's usually interesting because the white colored jerseys are normally the ones considered the home team, and we're in Long Beach, and their Long Beach is wearing the dark black jerseys, but they look stellar. Might be predicting of what the outcome could be later tonight.
You know, Casey, I wonder what I'm excited for this game in particular. In this game, we have 2 teams coming off the same amount of rest. Both of these teams played last night. And I'm interested to see, despite both playing in the same game last night, obviously, because they played each other, I'm interested to see who comes out with more energy. Because you can't say, oh, this team had more of a break, this, and the other thing. Both these teams played each other last night. They're both coming off of the same rest. So it'll be very interesting to see who's able to set the tone early.
Well, it's like we were saying in the Bethpage game that against Long Beach, that Long Beach was rotating their players. Bethpage was keeping most of their stars on. Bethpage had played more recently than Long Beach had. Long Beach had the clear advantage if it came to and stamina and all the other conditioning types of the game. Well, that's why Long Beach was able to get such a big lead. And it seemed like towards the end of the 3rd period, we knew who was going to move on to the finals. In this one, it's an even matchup, like you had said, Charlie. Long Beach Syosset, they just played yesterday against each other, coming off the same amount of rest, and both teams like to go deep into their bench.
Casey, are you ready for some finals hockey?
I am ready. I don't know about you, Charlie, but I am pumped.
Did you just question if I'm ready? I'm so excited. Let's do it. It is loud in here. The face-off is won by Long Beach, but we have a quick stoppage of play. For Long Beach, they've got Hone and Rutherig leading the charge, along with Gannon, Bartow, and Jack Dodd.
And we saw a lot of Daniel Bartow in particular. Not one of the guys you normally hear on this team, but sure had a big impact in the last game that they played in the semifinals against Bethpage.
Dodd with his new starting position. Passes it down the boards. Rutherig will give chase, but that will be an icing.
A lot of quick stoppages early here, keeping the legs fresh, keeping everyone on the ice, and the Stars will be able to be there for as long as possible.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we want here. We want to see all these great players on the ice for as long as possible. So we'll have a face-off less than 30 seconds in to our matchup. Rutherig gets it. It'll be Kaczynski for Syosset. Kaczynski played great in the last game before the finals. He was electric.
Yeah, before Long Beach shut down this team in game one, Kaczynski had 4 goals leading the way for Syosset against that great Manhasset team, like we had said.
Face off again in the Long Beach zone. It'll be Nick Phillips for Manhasset, but it'll be Shane Murphy, who had 2 goals in the first game of the finals, taking it out. He is a quick skater. He gives it up to Panicola, who loses it to Pole. Murphy pushing it ahead. Panicola giving chase. Up to the point. Shabayev loses it. DePaul and Panicola both going for it. Passing Josh Knoll to Phillips. Sam Tell, I'm sorry. Keshner looking for something, he'll shoot. And that one is deflected. Good play by Kieran Byrne.
Yeah, not a smart play there by Keshner. Had Sam Tell open in the corner. Just tried to take it himself.
Puck trickles into the Long Beach zone. That's Syosset. It'll be Patrick Michow gaining. Pass it up to Dodd. That's deflected out of play by Vito Mosa.
We've been calling this game, Charlie, for at least since the first puck was dropped, a solid 5 minutes. Only 2 off the clock. Shows how much stoppage we've had, and it's going to be interesting to see how long these Stars are going to be able to stay out on the ice, even though it's the second line out there at the moment.
A little slow start, but I have no doubts that we will have many, many exciting moments. Scarpello feeling heat from Shabayev. Out to the point. That's blocked by Ganji. Poked away. Nice pass. Here comes Gagliano. He loses it momentarily. Good defensive play from Jack Gannon. What can't that guy do? It's Michow trying to get it away, but getting it for Syosset was Vito Mosa just for a second, though. Gagliano trying to get it along with Ganji. Scarpello, he has an errant pass. And it'll be Josh Knoll reloading. Looking for the pass, a little too hard on the cross-ice pass. And here comes Jack Gannon. He puts it backhand, and a nice save by Ethan Gainey, who is really improving so much this season. We've seen him a bunch of times, and every game he's gotten better.
Exactly, Charlie. That's what you want to see from your goalie, especially one, this is last season in high school, he's a senior. Obviously, he wants to go out with a bang, and what better way to do it than with the conference championship?
Salone Mijas, the pass to Kaczynski, who reaches it, but it'll be an icing. I mean, I know that ended up being an icing, but can we take a second to notice Kaczynski, how he got to that puck or how he nearly got to that puck is beyond me.
Exactly. Great hustle.
So it'll be a face-off in the Braves zone. Syosset the Braves, Long Beach the Marines. Sam Tell has it, and he passes it errantly. Trying to make the move for Long Beach was Hunter Honan. Now coming the other way, it's Kaczynski. Kaczynski to Mijas. Mijas looking for Kaczynski. It's errant, and we will have a stoppage with 11:41 left in the first period. We are knotted at zeros early on here at Long Beach Ice Arena.
That was a nice play there. Tried to cross it across the middle. He had Kaczynski and Cardoza going. They ended up missing both of them. I'm pretty sure it was Cardoza who was supposed to get the pass on the far side.
Michael Cardoza gets it to Mijas. Mijas off the right pole, off the left pole.
Can't ask for any much better than that. He had 2 goals in their last game in the semifinal game that they played against Manhasset.
Max Martin, the pass to Cardoza, who will just lay it in. Mijas with Gannon. That's a lot of skill in that corner. Max Martin gets it to Cardoza, who almost gains possession. Instead, it'll be Hunter Honan losing it, and Honan bats it with his hand out of play.
He's seen a lot of time at the moment in the Syosset offensive zone. Probably not something that Long Beach is used to having to deal with, although we know that they have great defensive play and will try to fend off the Syosset attacks.
Phillips along with Brand. Controlling the zone is Syosset. Karen Hagen passing it along the boards, and that one slips. But it looks like we will have no icing called, actually. Josh Knoll passed out to Keshner, who loses it. That's a shot blocked by Phillips. Keshner to Phillips. Phillips one-on-one. He's got one man to beat. Shot is deflected by Karen Hagen. Shane Murphy coming the other way. That was great defense by Garen Hagen. He's severely underrated.
Exactly.
Murphy, the pass, looking for Panicola, finds him, but not for a scoring opportunity. It's Hagen, the shot, save by Gainey. Coming the other way, it's Keshner. Keshner has it poked away. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. It's Knoll. Oh, backhand is just wide. We have got some high-octane action on the ice.
Still no scoring, though, 5 minutes into this one, but both teams have had plenty of opportunities.
This is very high-quality hockey, though. Very skilled. You can tell why both the teams are in the finals. That one's cleared, and Dodd will regain for the Beach.
In that last sequence, Garen Hagen playing a crucial part both defensively and offensively.
Oh, that's a beautiful move. The pass. Oh, pad save by Ethan Gainey, and it'll be cleared. That was a beautiful pass for Long Beach, but Ethan Gainey showing his worth early on.
Yeah, it was Ryan Nyland who tried to get it in on the final shot. The one that was closest to going in, like you mentioned, just went off his skate pretty much, just be able to save it.
Got a nice contingent of Syosset fans to our left showing up to the opposing rink. Good for them.
You have to support your team, whether it's on the road or at home. Long Beach, obviously, we'd mentioned before, has the home advantage here playing at the Long Beach Arena.
Just be careful going to Jets games if you're an opposing fan. On a completely unrelated note, back to hockey, Sam Tell behind the goal, looking at his options. He went for the headman pass, but it wasn't quite there. Jack Dodd, he's with Dylan Bridgewood, who had a nice hit on him. Phillips looking for it, gets it back. Phillips the shot. Oh, Bridgewood had a good opportunity there.
Bridgewood was in the perfect place for it, unable to get it in though as he was guarded closely.
And we have ourselves another icing. So 8:35 left, a lot of action. No scoring just yet, but I think we can both agree that this has been some high-quality hockey early on.
I agree with you, Charlie. Both teams going back and forth with the opportunities. We're going to have to see who will start off with momentum here, as it's been some pretty equal hockey about almost halfway through the first period.
Phillips, the shot, off of Burns' pad.
Phillips being very aggressive so far, not hesitating to let it loose.
Martin, the shot, that's way off. Nice defensive play on the offensive end by Syosset. Hit up ahead. That was a great pass. Here comes Shane Murphy. Murphy already has 2 goals in the series. The pass up to Gannon. Gannon, shot, that's wide right.
We had mentioned before, Charlie, Gannon and Murphy just set up all their teammates, including themselves. Gannon has 24 assists on the year and Murphy with 20. Both excellent passers as well as scorers.
Some guys who are great goal scorers, they don't love sharing the puck. That is not the case for this Long Beach Marine duo. Keshner lays it off to Mijas. Mijas takes the shot. No good, but it's Josh Knoll in position to save the play. Momentarily, here we go for Long Beach. They have a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Gannon. Oh, that's a beautiful move and a save by Ethan Gainey. Gainey has looked really good tonight, huh, Casey?
He's had to stop the forces of Jack Gannon and Shane Murphy, so anyone who can keep this scoreless so far has done an excellent job on that last play, though. You mentioned a 3-on-1. Could have been a 3-on-2, but one of the sticks was kicked away from a Syosset player. But still, great job by Syosset, particularly Ethan Gainey, to make sure that nothing happened of that.
I mean, it was only a 3-on-1 for a very short time because those Syosset guys, they were skating their hearts out. There was a lot of intensity in both of these teams. Long Beach, it's Ryan Nyland trying to do something with it. Instead, it's Michow. Oh, he put it right on the stick of Anthony Scarpello. That would have been a great opportunity if Scarpello could have handled the pass. That's a cross icer. Nothing cooking there. It's Kaczynski. He's a major key for anything they do. Kaczynski to Tell the shot, absorbed by Byrne.
Kaczynski tried going around the ice looking for someone to pass it to, and Syosset unable to get anything in the back of the net there, but they have been going back and forth with Long Beach, and you got to give them credit. In their last game, Syosset was unable to put up the goals. Long Beach was, but Syosset, they've been trying to be very aggressive in this one with the goal scorer, taking any chance they can.
So we've got a one-on-one face-off, which is all the size they come in. That was a shot by Kaczynski and a save by Byrne.
In their last game, Syosset was unable to put up the goals. Long Beach was, but Syosset, they've been trying to be very aggressive in this one with the goal scorer, taking any chance they can.
So we've got a one-on-one face-off, which is all the size they come in. That was a shot. That one will just be dumped off. Can Rutherig get to it? Max Martin will take it, but he's got a sea of black jerseys around him. Mijas passed up. That was a really nice pass to Cardoza.
Great job by Cardoza as well to handle the hot pass.
Knoll, here he comes. Nice move, the shot. Oh, that was off the post. Wow. Oh, great pass by Mijas to Cardoza, but he can't finish. Oh, so many opportunities. Martin, Cardoza absorbs a heavy hit, but Syosset still got it. That's a shot by Knoll. That was a rebound. Knoll gets it back at the point. The shot just over, and Joshua Knoll is looking for blood. Finally cleared by the Marines, but what a sequence.
And it looks like it's going to be Mijas getting off the ice. Looked like he was leaning over, maybe possibly injured on that last possession. But great job by Syosset there, shot after shot. And there were a few of them that looked like they were going to go in, from Kaczynski, from Cardoza, from others. And one of them went right off the post like we had mentioned. Great momentum gain for Syosset.
That one is cleared. Here comes Shane Murphy. Panicola. Looks like that some of that first line for Syosset is back on the ice. I mean, for Long Beach is back on the ice. Nice pass. The shot by Ronan Judge is no good. Murphy! Oh, what a shot! A turnaround, whip around, score! And it is 1-0 Long Beach. What a goal for Shane Murphy.
Murphy.
Line for Syosset is back on the ice. I mean, for Long Beach is back on the ice. Nice pass. The shot by Ronan Judge is no good. Murphy! Oh, what a shot! A turnaround, whip around, score! And it is 1-0.
It looked like Devin DePaul was in front of him. But either way, great job by Shane Murphy wrapping around his 22nd goal on the season.
Shane Murphy might catch Jack Gannon in goal count.
He's now just 3 behind, for those keeping count at home, of course.
I mean, it's like the home run races of the 90s between Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire. Who will score more goals for the Long Beach Marines? Except, you know. Tell drops it off to Bridgewood. In front for Phillips, and that is covered by Byrne. And this crowd is loving it. It was loud in here once they scored that goal.
Exactly, and the stop there just adds to the fuel. But Kieran Byrne, it did look like the puck was maybe almost escaping his glove, and if that was the case, Nicholas Phillips was right there, and that would have made it 1-1 right away.
Right out of the gate. I mean, Syosset, you could argue, has played better, but
I would still argue that, even with the goal.
This Long Beach team, they don't miss opportunities, and that's what's really made them so good. A part of it, at least. That's a shot that will be caught by Gainey. Shooting it was Ryan Nyland.
Yeah, the sophomore just trying to take the shot. Wasn't all that accurate, as you saw Gainey moved away from his post to make that save. Gives Long Beach, though, an ability to recuperate now inside the Syosset defensive zone.
Michow and Phillips on the faceoff, and Shabayev ices it for the Braves, so it'll be back in the zone for Syosset.
And if you're Syosset, you want to be able to take time off the clock and have it keep running. You don't want Long Beach's stars to be out there. Right now, Gannon is out there. Shane Murphy currently taking a breather on the bench. And if you're Syosset, you don't want them to be out there together, because we know how destructive they can be.
That one is hit, and Shabayev gonna reach it. Nyland behind the net, and it's recovered by Long Beach. Passed out to the point. It's Dodd. Dodd gets hit into the corner, and a little conversation between him and Dylan Bridgewood. 4:11 left in the first period. Long Beach 1, Syosset 0. And it's really just been very competitive. Syosset needs to start taking advantage of those opportunities, though.
Exactly. Syosset's had plenty of opportunities. I would say more goal opportunities than Long Beach. Just Long Beach, with Shane Murphy, the talent that he possesses, able to get the goal on that wraparound. And Solon Mijas back on the ice. I originally looked like, when he went off, thought he may have possibly been injured, but good to see him back out there.
It's Michael Cardoza using the glass, but it finds the stick of Solon Mijas. Mijas, the shot, covered by Byrne. Byrne really looking good so far, obviously pitching a shutout.
Yeah, Byrne looking for possibly his second consecutive shutout, but on that last play, you saw the rebound possibly go out. He's got to be able to control that, as we've seen Nicholas Phillips and Michael Cardoza live inside the crease trying to get those rebounds. And if he lets one of those go, it could possibly be a Syosset score.
Gannon and Kaczynski battling for it. It'll be Gannon getting it, passing it up. Oh, that was a really nice pass to Rutherig. Rutherig rushing to it.
Great play by Josh Nola trying to
Pass
break
through
up
the
the
wickets
opportunity.
of the Syosset defender, and trying to do something with it was Ronan Judge. Kaczynski the other way. What can he do here? Kaczynski looking for the through the legs move. He tries to go through the defender's leg. Great defensive stand by Long Beach.
Yeah, great play there by Kaczynski, but like
Here
you
comes
said,
Ruthrig one-on-one with the goalie. The shot, no good. As you were saying, Casey.
Ruthrig took a hard hit going into the boards, and they're going to stop play here.
And Ruthrig did indeed take a rough hit.
They're going to say that was a trip as well.
Seeing him play in a couple of games, he's tough as nails. Hopefully he's okay.
Max Martin going to the box for the trip. And Ruthrig still shaking up. Good thing he's on his ice, but the trainer's going out there now.
But seeing that he's skating rather than being walked, obviously, is huge. So that's a reason for hope.
Yeah, he may be skating, but it doesn't look like he's
doing much moving.
Exactly. So they're going to go check him out. Hopefully he's okay. Never want to see anyone injured. But now with Long Beach getting an opportunity, I told you before, 40% in the first game of the series on power plays. 3:09 left in this one. Can they make it a possible 2-score lead before the first period ends?
I mean, early on, this is just such a huge moment if you're Syosset. If you're Long Beach, too, because you can really do a lot of damage. But Syosset, you need to hold them here. This is big. 1:45 left on the power play. Just above 2:50 left in the period. Long Beach leading by 1. Murphy, the pass to Gannon. Gannon, one more. The shot. It's deflected by the Syosset Braves. Coming to a Judge along the boards. Passes it to Brian Brand. Brand out to Judge. Judge to Gannon. To Murphy. Murphy looking for his options, making a nice move. But Sam Tell is on him. Really great defense.
Bartow and Brand have been trying to take opportunities.
Here we go, a shorthanded opportunity. The shot, it's just off for Dylan Bridgewood. That would have been huge, a shorthanded opportunity nonetheless.
Especially against this Long Beach team who's great at the power play. You never know if they could possibly score.
Just a hair under 35% is their conversion rate. That's a pass and a nice one, but it really just didn't find anybody's stick.
I was trying to say before the breakaways that Brand and Bartow have been trying to live inside the crease, so wouldn't be surprised to see one of the Long Beach players pass it in there.
Murphy, he's surveying, looking for anything he finds. Judge's stick. Murphy back with it. He's a really skilled skater. Coming the other way, it's Kaczynski. Just over 15 left on the power play. Mihas tried to gain it. That would have been quite the acrobatic play.
That would have also been a great play by Kaczynski with the pass. Even if they don't get anything, it takes time off the clock.
Gannon at the end of the power play. Shot. Rebound. Bridgewood almost had it.
And successful power play kill for Syosset.
That's a huge penalty kill if you're Syosset.
Exactly. Just a minute left in this first period. You don't want to go into the second down 2 to one of the greatest teams in this conference. Obviously, Long Beach with the 1 seed hasn't had a loss on the season. The only blemish to their record was the tie that they had in the regular season against Manhasset.
Yeah, that was obviously a tough game for them. And but they've just been phenomenal, and they've looked great today. Although not dominant. Michow rather, takes the shot, and there was an opportunity for a rebound. Instead, it'll be Joshua Knoll the other way as Syosset will look to gain the zone. Knoll across the ice, nothing there. Mihas will take it out, gets it to Kaczynski. Kaczynski, what will he do here? Feeling intense pressure from Ryan Nyland. Knoll, that was a really nice pass to Mihas. Mihas now looking for Kaczynski. Ryan Nyland with the cross-ice pass to Anthony Scarpello. Syosset looking to clear. Instead, Long Beach has a good shot opportunity, and that one is just wide.
Just 5 seconds left. They're going to have to do something quick if they want to possibly score.
Gannon as time expires, won't get anything off. So at the end of one, Long Beach 1, Syosset nothing. And it's been a really competitive game. Casey, give me your thoughts.
Well, obviously in that period, we saw Long Beach take the lead from the shot by Shane Murphy. Obviously, I'm still impressed with this wraparound goal. But overall, so I would have to say Syosset was the better team there. Syosset able to get more momentum going at a certain period of time. As Long Beach, their goal came off of small possession in their offensive zone. Syosset, they've been playing very great. Having the power play kill at the end of the period was obviously huge, but they've had plenty of opportunities from plenty of players. We've seen Mijas, Keshner, Kuzninski, Cardoza, Phillips. We've seen them all and others go try to take some shots on goal. They've had 2 crossbars, I will add, making it very possible that this could be a whole different game.
I mean, yeah, they managed to find the crossbar, I think, once, and then the post once. The post once. But the same point, it's been inches, and I know hockey is a game of inches, but in my opinion, not that my opinion matters, but Syosset has really been, I think, the better team so far, but the scoreboard doesn't reflect that.
And it's okay, Charlie. First of all, I value your opinion, but the scoreboard, like you said, doesn't reflect what we've seen so far. Obviously, Long Beach has been playing great like they have all season. Being up 1-0 is huge, obviously, in a possible elimination game for Syosset. And Long Beach, they need to go 2 more periods, 30 more minutes of being up, and they will be the conference champions. But they're going to need to be able to improve on their offense, I would say. Their defense has been playing great, obviously. Haven't given up a goal this series.
I mean, they want this bad. Both these teams do. And you could tell the sense of urgency that Syosset is playing with just in their hustle. But Long Beach is playing cool, calm, and collected. And you don't make plays like Shane Murphy did without being calm, without being smart, and without being an incredibly talented hockey player. And this Long Beach team is filled with incredibly talented hockey players.
Exactly. Both of these teams looking for the championship. Syosset obviously is a 4 seed. No one normally expects a 4 seed to make it to the championship game, let alone possibly win. And Long Beach coming off a tough loss last year at Cold Spring Harbor, ended up winning the conference. Both these teams will be searching for their conference championship this year, and both teams are very young, and their stars are going to stay for next year.
I mean, it's just anything can happen. This playoffs has shown us that. But we're back into action. 1-0 Long Beach at the start of the second. Ryan Nyland clearing it, giving chase for Long Beach's Daniel Bartow. Bartow, he's really aggressive. He's really stepped up in the offensive department through this playoffs.
We mentioned his name a bunch in the Bethpage game that they played, and I've seen him in the paint trying to get something on a rebound, but luckily for Syosset, Ethan Ganny has just been there eating up.
He has been awesome. Gannon feeling pressure from Nick Phillips. Gannon, he is just a cheat code. Looks like you're playing NHL when you see him skating. He gets it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez the shot, and Ganey absorbs it. Great stop.
And a little more physicality starting out the second period, as it looks like it was Ryan Nyland for Long Beach who wasn't happy at the end of that play.
Yeah, it's been physical, but in a game like this, you have to expect it to a degree, and just hopefully nobody is too physical. Obviously, there's a line. Hopefully, nobody crosses said line. Panicola and Phillips will take the faceoff in the Syosset Brave end. Murphy, rather, as he switched. Murphy wins it against 2 guys. The shot, oh, wow! What a shot. Shane Murphy has 2, and it's 2-0 Long Beach. You have got to be kidding me. How did that even get in?
Murphy been one of the greatest players on...
Murphy, rather, as he switched. Murphy wins it against 2 guys. The shot, oh, wow! What a shot. Shane Murphy has 2, and it's...
Perfect spot.
I think he just went 5-hole.
Up the upper left corner somehow, just able to get that shot off is incredible, and able to get the perfect angle for that, even more incredible.
That's not only 2 goals for Murphy. Those are 2 high degree of difficulty goals for Murphy.
Exactly.
He is the MVP right now. He's doing everything for Long Beach.
And Shane Murphy rather, only a junior. He's going to be back next year, and he's going to be putting lots of more shots and goals up on the board. But for this year, that's number 22 and 23 in this one. And that, by the way, would lead Long Beach.
Yeah, it's really been impressive. And just to report this, we never want to have to say things like this, but it appears Dylan Ruthrig will go back to the locker room with his injury. He's going with the trainer. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Oh, no, they were just taking the trainer over, as it looks like someone in the stands.
I think he was just being a nice escort.
Yeah, someone in the stands, it looks like, was injured. Don't know what happened.
I think somebody might have gotten hit by a puck or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure about what happened. And we are hoping that everything is okay. We will give you an update if we learn anything. It looks like a gentleman in the stands had something going on with his eye, possibly a puck getting there. Other way, it's Kaczynski. Kaczynski, the shot, and that one's deflected. Murphy, up ahead to Panicola. Panicola, Murphy. Oh my God! He just went backwards. Shane Murphy has a hat trick, and we're in the second period. Watch the hats fly. You have got to be kidding me.
Another wraparound goal.
Murphy, up ahead to Panicola. Panicola, Murphy. Oh my God! He just went backwards. Shane Murphy has a hat.
Syosset, great play. Early hat trick, though. 13 minutes still left in the second period, and it's 3-0 Long Beach.
And what is Shane Murphy had for breakfast the last couple of days? Because that guy is on fire. That's 5 goals in the last game and period and less than a half.
Not to sound corny or anything, but maybe it's lucky charms. You never know, as these shots seem to be miracles of luck.
Oh, KC. I like that one. And I also like that goal. Wow. Wow. But now from a Syosset standpoint, you find yourself in trouble. One guy is really killing you, and the offense that was there the first period, albeit early in the second, has been non-existent. Just over 13 minutes in the second period left. So we've only had a minute and something of play. There's also just been two Long Beach goals by one person, Shane Murphy. But Syosset really needs to regroup and get some going. Tell puts it on. Nothing there. Cardoza to Kaczynski. That's blocked. Kaczynski back up. That's blocked. Kaczynski will take it out. So Casey, you could say, oh, here we go, Kaczynski. The shot, nothing there.
The errant pass, he just able to smack it down right in front of him and gave himself a great lead pass.
That was certainly something. He caught it, he had the pass, and he just couldn't quite get it. Coming down the other way, it will be an icing, so Syosset will have it.
Patrick Machau a little unhappy after that one. Thought he possibly could have had an opportunity, but the puck just kept on going.
Yeah, it's something that you look back and you're like, I really could have had that one.
Long Beach trying to get something going now. They might have a fast break opportunity. Bartow unable to get it. Bartow wrap around the boards, trying to pass it off to Carpello. Syosset able to win it back. Now they're going to try to do something with Knoll.
So coming down is Ronan Judge. He dumps it off. Ganji takes a rough hit. Scaparello trying to get it. Instead it'll be Garen Hagen. Hagen, the nice move around Ganji. Instead, it'll be deflected by Knoll, trying to take it the other way.
I know I said this before, but Garen Hagen's really impressed as a freshman. Hasn't been putting up all the points that you would like to see, but he has been playing very well.
Michow, that shot's off. That one's no good. And another goal! Ryan Nyland, but they wave it off. Nyland thought he had it, and that call will certainly draw the chagrin of the crowd.
And Ethan Ganny should be thanking his stars right now. That one should not have been able to get out. Wasn't able to recall it. And
another goal! Ryan Nyland, but they wave it off. Nyland thought he had it, and that call will certainly draw the. They're just not working. First period, I thought they were the better team. Second period, it's just been all Long Beach. Syosset needs to regroup and get something going. Headman pass by Dylan Bridgewood up ahead to Zachary Keshner. Keshner loses it though. Gannon putting it down there. Panicola as well as Murphy giving chase. That one is way in there, and it'll be an icing on Syosset. And Casey, what does Syosset need to do right now? Because nothing is working. As we're only 4.5 minutes into this period, but it has been all Long Beach Marines.
Exactly. We've seen 2 goals from Long Beach, 1 almost goal. Long Beach going back to how they played originally in the semifinals and all of last game, where they were cool, calm, and collected. The big 3 C's.
Bridgewood, that one's taken away by Rutherig. DePaul to Bridgewood.
Syosset trying anything to get out of their defensive zone.
Great poke by Daniel Bartow. Bartow back involved in the play, but it'll be DePaul regaining for just a second. Passed up ahead by Bridgewood, but now Rutherig in a sea of white jerseys. He's still going to end up with the puck for just a second. DePaul played some good defense though.
And
that one's a high riser. It's Keshner trying to make something out of nothing. And Jack Gannon, good luck getting the puck away from him.
Good to see Rutherig back out there and performing up to his abilities. We saw him get taken off earlier in the first period.
Rodriguez fighting for it with Nicholas Phillips. Tell, that one's way off. Kaczynski gets it at the point. Looking for anything, he just goes into the defense. Nothing cooking there. The zone is kept momentarily though. Here comes the Long Beach Marines. Looking for his next move. That's a great pass, Rodriguez! Score! Michael Rodriguez makes it 4-0. You have got to be kidding me. That's his second goal. Momentarily though. Here comes the Long Beach Marines. Looking for his next move. That's a great pass, Rodriguez! Score! Michael.
And the goalie, Ethan Ganey, like you mentioned, Charlie, only his second goal of the season, been more of a role player for the team. And what a job by Michael Rodriguez in one of the biggest moments of the season. Only the freshman, by the way, as well.
So Rodriguez, if this ends up being the clinching game, how do you think that's a great experience for any young player to say they had a part in that, a bigger part in that than they thought they may have anticipated. Here comes Scarpello, but Syosset is by no means out of this. A 4-goal lead is a lot, but it's most certainly doable, especially with 8.5 left in only the second period. Kaczynski trying to do something to cut into the lead. The shot saved by Byrne.
Syosset, they have to be able to get more time in the offensive zone. It looks like the refs are going to have to break up a possible brouhaha, but nothing to come of it. But Syosset, they have to be able to maintain the puck in their offensive zone. Been playing a lot of defense almost halfway through the second period, and things need to change if they want to try to get back into this one.
I like that term, Casey. Brouhaha. It'll be numbers if they hurry. Oh, that was a really nice save by Ethan Gainey. Wow. That was a tough shot by Patrick Michow.
Things getting a little tense now. As before that, it was Mijas and Nyland getting possibly a little into it before the refs came over and squashed the quarrel.
Squashed any possible beef. Nyland, the shot. Nothing there. Martin gives it up to Kaczynski. Kaczynski the other way. To Cardoza. Cardoza to Knoll. Kaczynski, the shot. Oh, that was a really nice save. Oh, it's in the dangerous area for Gannon, who had it off of his skate. Oh, Gannon, he just made Josh Knoll look a little silly. Gannon the whole way. You have got to be kidding me. That was amazing. Jack Gannon makes it 5-0.
First off, passes to himself off the goal to get around the
save. Oh, it's in the dangerous area for Gannon, who had it off of his skate. Oh, Gannon, he just made Josh Knoll look a little silly. Gannon the whole way. You have got to be kidding me. That was amazing. Jack Gannon makes it 5-0.
First off, Gannon able to just keep the puck and wrap it around him. 5-0 now is the score. Long Beach running up the score, and now we're going to get a timeout. My guess would be by the Syosset bench, who wants to talk over how they've just given up 4 goals in 8 minutes.
Syosset, obviously, they're down 5-0. We've got 7:45 left in our second period, and they need to start doing something quick. Even if they don't score, you just need to stop. It's just an onslaught. Long Beach has had the puck for so many good opportunities, and they've been capitalizing on them.
Exactly. We knew Long Beach had these great players. Obviously, Shane Murphy having a hat trick, very impressive. Then you have Jack Gannon and the freshman Michael Rodriguez contributing as well. Long Beach, they're in a perfect position right now if they want to ride out the next 22 minutes and 45 seconds. Syosset, on the other hand, they need to be able to get their stops on defense. Haven't been able to do anything defensively, and for that matter, offensively as well in this period. Played very well the first period. I don't know what changed. The aggressiveness is still there. It's just they haven't been able to keep up to the par they played in the first period. And obviously, Charlie, they played just as well in the first period as they did all of game 1. Although Long Beach did come away victorious, Syosset, they need to be able to get some points on the board. Haven't scored yet in this series.
It has really been a great game, and thank you to all our viewers who have come up so far. You know who you are. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah. It's always great to have our viewers here. But back to the game, we've got a quick opportunity to see the rebound for Syosset. What are they going to do here? What is their push? What do they have in them this late in the season? Kanji doing anything to get that puck.
Kanji tried skating around. You saw the aggressiveness and the want was there, just unable to get something. A great defensive play then there by Cardo.
Panicola trying to make his move. Instead, he sees a swarm of white around him. Coming around, the shot for Tell. Oh, so many close range opportunities, and they just can't get it right there. Panicola, the shot. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a score. The Long Beach Marines are incredible. That was a beautiful shot. Wow. I didn't know he had that. For Tell, oh, so many close range opportunities, and they just can't get it right there. Panicola, the shot. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a score. The Long Beach Marines.
That's why there were so many Long Beach players jumping on and making it 6-0. But I personally thought that the whistle should have been blown there, as when Syosset was in the offensive zone, the goal The net did move. I thought they would have called it to realign it, and that's what set up the opportunity there to make it 6-0 Long Beach.
So 6-0 Long Beach with 6:45 left in the period. And Syosset had a couple opportunities in front of the Long Beach goal. They couldn't convert, and that one's covered by Gainey. They couldn't convert, and they struggled. They gave up a goal after that in the little transition game. And that just goes to show you, this Long Beach team does not make a lot of mistakes. So when they leave the puck near the goal for a couple of seconds, you have to score.
Exactly. And Long Beach, even though they're up 6-0, they're still going after it as Hunter Honan tried to get the putback there. Syosset, though, fortunate to get it here. And Long Beach still playing at 110%.
Cross-ice pass to Gagliano. Gagliano the pass. Oh, that was close. They might have had an opportunity. Rutherig, that one's taken away. Keshner at the top. Hagen takes it away from him momentarily.
Gagliano playing very physical now.
A little frustration for Syosset with 6 minutes left in this second period. Keshner chasing it, but Hagen, he's a phenomenal freshman. He's going to do great things for this program. Coming the other way, it is Hunter Honan. Honan gets crushed a little bit.
Josh Knoll, that was the guy who crushed him. They've been going at it for a few minutes now.
Keshner with the nice hit. Coming the other way is Syosset, but it's taken away momentarily. Michow, the pass, the shot by Nyland. Oh, nice save by Gainey.
The refs letting the physicality keep on going, but I
Judge
don't know.
wanted it.
I don't know how much longer this physicality is going to be able to keep up without something erupting.
Hopefully we don't have anything erupt, obviously. But right now, Syosset needs to focus less on that and get themselves back in. Obviously, I know a big hit can really hype up your team and maybe lead to a momentum shift, as Rutherig has it taken away from Knoll. Knoll, headman pass. It's to Keshner. Keshner the shot. Save by Byrne. And that was a good sequence for Syosset, but they just couldn't finish.
That was one of, for them, hopefully many more shots to come. And on that was great defense by Garen Hagen. But Syosset, they have been playing, ever since that last Long Beach goal, they've been playing very physical. A lot of the Long Beach guys not wanting to get involved in that, but they've been noticing that Syosset, they've been playing very physical, and that almost got in right there.
Very, very close. Keeping the zone is Syosset. Cardoza. Cardoza has it taken away. And coming down the other way, it's Scarpello. Scarpello the shot. That one is wide.
Deflected
Nyland
by
the
DePaul.
rebound. Shot. That one's no good. And here comes Kaczynski. Nyland another shot. He's been super active offensively. It's Nyland again. Pass in front, but it's to White. And now it's Michael Cardoza the shot. And that is saved by Byrne. And these shots, at least they're getting shots on goal, but they haven't been particularly difficult. Kieran Byrne does not seem to be stressing over them very much.
Exactly. The shot there, that last one, just as they were going up the ice. And even before that, you can say the same thing. Syosset, they need to have a good offensive possession. Not just a shot, possession that could possibly turn into something. Give them some momentum, because there's just 4 minutes left of the second period, and it's been all Long Beach this one. 5 goals in this period.
They really, really, really need something. They need it bad. You need some sort of momentum. Kaczynski trying to provide that with the pass, and something was there. They just couldn't take advantage of a good play.
That's what Syosset needs more of, as rebound goes back. Well, at the time, went back to Syosset. DePaul tried taking the shot. They need to move the puck around more, though.
Mijas to Kaczynski. It's saved. Here comes DePaul. DePaul. Pass it up ahead. Here comes Salone Mijas. Mijas trying to wrestle it from Ronan Judge. He doesn't do so successfully. Kaczynski the pass. Taken away. Coming the other way. It is Sam Tell trying to control for Syosset. Devin DePaul to Gannon for Long Beach. Gannon to Judge. Judge, pass to Murphy. Murphy coming the other way. Oh, that's a beautiful move. He'll take the shot, and a nice save by Gainey. Murphy somehow ends up back with it.
Murphy was looking for a possible golden sombrero there.
Mijas can't get it. Here coming the other way, and we have a stoppage. See what that is about.
Syosset been getting more and more as the period moves on, I would say. In the last few minutes, they've been getting more of the puck. But then again, Long Beach has not been playing their stars, Jack Gannon and Shane Murphy, together in the same line for a good portion of this period.
And they haven't had to, you know, because they've been so dominant by themselves. Each of them has had a huge impact on this game, just doing things themselves. I mean, obviously everybody's played well for Long Beach, but Jack Gannon and Shane Murphy have done a ton of damage.
And what being up 6-0 in the second period can do is they can wear out Syosset for this comeback attempt. And if this is possible, it's a shot there, no good. But if this comeback attempt would be possible, Syosset would be worn out for Friday's possible game, and Long Beach would have the advantage conditionally there.
Michael Rodriguez has it taken away. Phillips up ahead, looking to make a move. Oh, what a move! And it's a no goal. But what a move put on by Dylan Bridgewood. Oh, that's just a rough break. And with 2 minutes left, Syosset looked like it finally had its big break. Has it taken away. Phillips up ahead, looking to make a move. Oh, what a move! And it's a no goal. But what a move
There.
It's certainly a tough call that you have to make, no doubt.
Syosset coach obviously pleading his case as the referees are going to huddle up and see what the call will be.
And what the call could be.
It's plugged in.
So we've got 2 minutes left in the second period. Long Beach up 6, and Syosset needs something, and it looked like they had a little jolt in a goal, but it was called off. Max Martin gives it out to Gagliano. Gagliano gets it to Keshner. Keshner, he's a really talented offensive player. Showing it off with that move.
Great defense there by Gannon.
Martin the shot. Saved by Byrne. He is putting on a clinic. Noel has taken away. Regaining it just momentarily was Vito Mosa. Scarpello. That is saved by Gainey.
That was a great shot there. Gainey had to outstretch his arm in order to get a hand on it, and the Syosset defenseman realized that, went over to him. And I don't know what they said, but if I went over to him, I would say, sorry about that one. We should have done a better job there, as Scarpello had an opportunity. It wasn't the greatest opportunity, but he put on a great shot.
I mean, in reality, this Syosset defense owes a lot of apologies to Ethan Gainey. He has been under pressure the whole night. Gannon dumping it off to Rutherig. DePaul getting involved. And we've got a stoppage as Bartow and Cardoza were getting into it a little bit.
Refs trying to separate it. Both of them still jawing at each other. Both going to the penalty box. Offsetting penalties it does look to be.
So those guys will just get some time in the box. But it'll be a face-off between Keshner and Panicola. Keshner using his muscle. Oh, and that was a 5-hole for Hunter Honan, and it's 7-0. Wow, off of the face-off. So those guys will just get some time in the box. But it'll be a face-off between Keshner and Panicola. Keshner using his muscle. Oh, and that was a 5-hole for Hunter Honan, and it
that and just unleashed another goal for Long Beach, 7-0 with just a minute left in the second period.
And this is getting to the point of no return. Syosset really needs a goal. Less than a minute left. Kaczynski will lead the Syosset push. The pass to Mijas. Mijas coming the other way. Mijas takes a little bit of a big hit. He dished it out a little bit also. Tell has it blocked by Ruthering. Tell dumps it off to Mijas. Mijas making his move. Pass in front. That one's blocked. And it'll be cleared. 20 seconds left. Gainey passing it off. And the crowd of Long Beach is getting loud. Kaczynski, what can he do? He is a crafty skater and a crafty scorer. Can he show that off? Kaczynski, the shot. And that one's out of play with 3 seconds left. That's the right idea. You really got to create something, and there wasn't much happening.
And exactly.
Kaczynski just took it himself.
With such little time left on the clock in the period, he just went all the way up the ice, did it himself, took a nice shot, and that went off Burns' glove and went out of play with just 3 seconds left. Syosset, though, for them, they should just take the puck, wait it out.
And that will end the second period. A 6-0 second period for Long Beach makes it 7-0 at the end of 2. And Syosset certainly has some work to do.
They certainly do. Down 7, 15 minutes left in this one. And if Long Beach is able to keep it the way it is, they will be the conference champs. If not,
this would require a comeback of the ages.
Exactly. In the first game of this series, it was 3-0 the final score. It was much closer. And when these two teams played in the regular season, like I mentioned, just 4-3. So Syosset has not had to come back against Long Beach like they will have tonight. And in that game during the regular season, the game was tied for a good amount of it. Syosset came back to tie it at 3-3, but then one of their stars, Shane Murphy, able to give them the equalizing goal to put them ahead, and they did win that game.
I mean, here's the thing, Casey. I mean, I think everybody would be interested to see if this comeback could be possible. But at the end of the day, this Long Beach team, they give up 1.24 goals per game. They haven't allowed a team to score more than 9 goals in any period this year. 9 goals, that's over the season. They've given up 21 goals this season.
That's very impressive, Charlie. But like I mentioned before, Syosset, the best team in the league, scoring in the third period, over 50 goals in the third period, and obviously at least 7, possibly 8 would be a lot to ask for Syosset team. But if they want to possibly be able to go again Friday night, they're going to need to do this. Long Beach is just 15 minutes away. I can't stress this enough, from a conference championship.
So what we're looking for is two forces going against each other. Got the best third period team. Got the best offensive third period team playing the best defensive third period team. So you're telling me something has to budge.
Exactly. 2 great forces going at each other. Something we probably learned in physics class way back when. Third period about to get underway now.
And this will certainly be interesting. You have to wonder how Syosset will come out. Have they given up yet? I don't think they have. I don't think they I think anything is possible for this team. I mean, it's a tall order, no doubt.
Exactly. Syosset's still going out there with their first line, but not good for them that Long Beach is going out there with their starters as well.
Oh, Long Beach is definitely not taking the pedal off the metal one bit until this game is officially out of hand, which might just be, considering the circumstance, the final buzzer. Phillips up ahead to Knoll. That's a bad pass. Gio Panicola, he's got a breakaway. Oh, that was a really nice defensive play by Max Martin. He just got in there at the last second to save a goal. Shane Murphy loses it momentarily. Panicola and Murphy fighting with Phillips. Keshner with a big hit, and it'll be a delayed penalty. And it'll be a power play for the Long Beach Marines.
Kester trying to plead his case, but not a good thing for your third leading point getter to get in the box early in the third period when down by this much. They're going to have him for a minor.
I mean, listen, I've been in a situation. I get the situation that they're really struggling, that they're frustrated, but plays like that, they're a little bit dangerous, and they also cost your team because now there's so little time to make this comeback. Now you'll be down a man for at least 2 minutes.
And not much penalizing so far in this one, though. And
yeah, it's been a very, very not. They haven't been in the penalty box much, but it definitely hasn't been a clean game. There's been a lot of pushing and shoving in between and after the whistle. Jack Gannon looking for something to do. It's almost like he's toying with them, man. He can make any move.
It's not like basketball where you have a shot clock. He can keep holding it for the next 13.5 minutes if he wants to.
I think he might have it taken away if he tries to do that. As incredible as he is, he keeps the zone there.
Long Beach knows the situation. They don't need to take any more shots, so they can just keep the possession going for a while, take some time off the clock.
Tell, that's a good clear. Coming out to get it is Kieran Byrne. Phillips gets it back, trying to get it back to Dowd. He won't. Passed back out for Ronan Judge. Judge to Murphy. Murphy to Gannon. To Judge. Judge passes it, hits the ref. Dowd. And now it's Judge. Judge. Back to Panicola. Panicola to Judge. They are really meticulous in their scoring effort. Kaczynski coming the other way.
Accidental great defensive play by Phillips set this up.
Kaczynski no good. Kaczynski pressuring along with with Gagliano. Michel, that one's no good. Knoll, shot on goal. That was a nice defensive play by Dowd. Oh, Kaczynski, he had it for a second, and it'll be an icing instead. If he could have settled that, that could have been a goal.
He was very close to having it within stick reach. And obviously, like you mentioned, wasn't the icing call, would have possibly had a breakaway opportunity.
And that play is really a microcosm of the whole game tonight, Casey. It's been times where Syosset, especially in the first period, Syosset really looked good, and they had some really good opportunities. They couldn't convert. Long Beach has converted on just about every opportunity that they've had, it seemed like, and that is what is the difference right now.
Keshner with it fresh out of the penalty box.
Kaczynski, that one's no good. Tell, that one's blocked. Can Nyland get to it?
Nyland, great job there, just getting in front of the puck, taking plenty of time off the clock after the chase back, and now Syosset trying to get something going once again with Kaczynski right now.
Nice pass to Gagliano, but it's taken away. Keshner.
Some physicality on the boards now. Penalty coming up.
And Gagliano will go to the penalty box. Don't quite know what the call is.
Putting up a minor for him, so nothing too serious, but we did see a tough hit into the boards there. And once again, Syosset down a player.
So Syosset will try and make something out of the shorthanded goal, but for every penalty they get and every second that ticks through, it's making less and less likely that they can make this comeback. Up to the point. It is Ronan Judge. Long Beach taking their sweet time. No need to rush up 7 goals.
Long Beach, they know what they have to do. Just make sure that they keep the possession. They don't have to do anything fancy. This is what they did last time that there was a 5-on-4. Just killed the 2 minutes.
Murphy. Here comes Judge. Judge to Murphy. I got it. Oh, Keshner with the big hit on Bartow. Now Noel will try and create a counterattack. Just over a minute left in the power play. Here we go. Shabayev looking for Mosa. I'm sorry. That was Brandon Murphy, rather. Judge. What can he do with this? Looking at his options. Pass. Murphy. Oh, that one's...
Gadden fell down on that one. Now
here comes Kaczynski one-on-one. Takes the shot, and it's no good.
Great job by Gadden to get back after falling down, trying to get the pass. We forget he is a great goal scorer and also listed as a defender.
But, it's just, there's something about this Long Beach team, Casey. They're up 7. A lot of guys and a lot of teams would sit on their laurels quite literally after a play like that. But not this Long Beach team, not Jack Gannon. He got up and he stopped the goal.
Kaczynski's got to go after him. They're just running time off the clock because this power play is now over. Looks like that's maybe what they were waiting for.
So we'll have less than 9 minutes left. Long Beach 7, Syosset 0. That one's way up, and Noel just pushes it out with his hand. Dumped off for Long Beach. Behind the goal, it's Sam Tell. Tell the other way. Making his moves. To Keshner. Keshner no good. Kaczynski. Looking for a pass, and it is covered by Byrne.
And Long Beach looking to take exception as Bridgewood tried to get in there late, and they didn't like that. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here. Sam Tell going to the box. And another penalty. Syosset just can't catch a break. Third penalty of the period.
So we'll have a face-off in the Syosset zone. In the Long Beach zone, rather. Power play over, 8:18 left in the game. And Syosset, obviously last night they didn't win, but they looked a heck of a lot better. They were really able to at least somewhat contain the Long Beach scorers. That has not been the case tonight.
Exactly.
Cardoza the pass, nobody home. It'll be Rodriguez, the freshman.
Like you were going over, Charlie, Syosset only giving up 3 goals last night to Long Beach, only 2 to Shane Murphy. They're a great scorer. He has 3 tonight, and he's been able to fuel the other Long Beach players who have been getting plenty of opportunities. That's what has caused Long Beach to get in such a great lead.
And also Long Beach last night, they only converted. It was 2 power play goals, so it was really only 1 even strength goal, 5-on-5. So it was really a close game. If you take, it was a close game, but it was a really close game if you take out the power play. And it just has not been the same story tonight as we are reaching the halfway point in the 3rd period. Rodriguez surveying. Pass along the boards. It's Judge. Judge with Phillips on him. Passing it around, it's back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it taken away momentarily, and it will be a stoppage.
They're assessing a penalty here. Looks like we're going to have power play opportunity for the Braves, as it is Daniel Bartow going to the box on a cross-check.
And Long Beach is a great penalty-killing team. They kill over 85% of the power plays they face. But it really has been there's definitely been a penalty minute disparity. It has not felt like we've seen a lot of Syosset on the power play, so they'll get an opportunity here to make something happen.
This is only Syosset's second power play opportunity of the game.
To pull the shot. Oh, really nice save by Byrne, and it's just that close.
And to keep in mind also, Syosset was 0 for 6 yesterday in the game on the power play.
That's a rough number. You really got to create on those.
Ridgewood tried doing himself.
I mean, I feel as if at the end of this one, Syosset will look back not on this game as much, but on last night's game and look at the opportunities that they really just couldn't capitalize on. I mean, this game too, if they may get some of those goals in the first, if they convert on some of those opportunities in the first period, I think this ends up being a very close game. Obviously, it still can be, but it just changes the tone when you can't convert on your opportunities and then the other team gets on a run.
Of course, Charlie, that's been a difference maker here, but I kind of touched on this a little bit before. Syosset's going to be back next season. Their top 5 point getters this season will all be returning players, so they will be a very good squad next year looking to compete again.
Yeah, I definitely have to watch out for that team. No doubt about it.
And for Long Beach, though, as they might just be running out the last 6 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock here, they too have a lot of returning players. Only one senior currently on the roster, that being Daniel Bartow, the man currently in the box. So they will continue to grow their program next year after possibly winning a conference championship in this one.
Noel looking for anything. Mijas. The shot. Another save by Byrne. And if you're Kieran Byrne right now, obviously you're just trying to close out this game, but could you imagine having a conference finals in which you don't allow one goal over the 2 games? That would be a crazy impressive stat.
Going an hour and a half behind the net and not letting one thing go past you, obviously that's crazy.
Panicola, he's been hounding for it tonight. He's really been active getting the puck. Obviously he had a goal. He's been awesome. And look at Byrne. Aggressive as ever, even in the third period, up 7.
Don't know if you necessarily need to do that. Josh Noel letting him know that as he was trying to go after the puck and ended up almost getting tripped up by the diving goaltender.
Hopefully that will not add to any of the chippiness we have seen early. Mijas has taken away by Panicola. You really can't say enough about what he's done tonight. Here comes Cardoza. Cardoza has taken away momentarily. Cardoza and Phillips. Oh, and they just lost the zone. That's an agonizing play, as that'll probably end the power play. They'll get it in, but just a couple of ticks left on the power play clock. A little over 5 minutes left in the game. Passed up ahead. Trying to go for the home run was Jack Dodd.
Yeah, Dodd was looking for Panicola up, and he would have had no one in front of him there. Possibly what would have been the 8th goal of the game for Long Beach.
Sam Tell has it taken away momentarily. Shot, saved by Gainey. And, you know, it's really been an up and down game for Gainey. Obviously, the 7 goals allowed, not all his fault. He's had a couple of tough ones that have gone through the wickets. And, you know, you can't blame him completely. He could have made maybe some more plays, but you got to applaud him. He's faced a lot of shots tonight and in this series as a whole.
Yeah, Ethan Gainey, maybe not the game he would have liked to had as his last game in this conference, as he will be a graduating senior. But credit to him being one of the great goaltenders on this team. You also have to give credit to Cameron Scher, the other goaltender for Syosset, and they've been able to lead Syosset to a conference championship appearance.
Coming the other way, it's Vito Mosa. Mosa stopped by Gannon. Gannon back up to Shabayev. Tell. That one off the boards. And pursuing, laying a big hit, was Oscar Shabayev. And then on the other side, it's Daniel Bartow with the big hit. We will have a stoppage, and I believe we will have a
Bartow going back to the box for Long Beach, and he had the big hit on the near side here. So just 4 minutes left. Long Beach going half of that time with just 4 men on the ice, unless Syosset's able to get a power play goal here. Bartow's second penalty in the period as well.
Kaczynski has it taken away. It's cleared by the beach. And passed up to Jordan Herman.
That's all necessarily Long Beach has to do. Just keep clearing the puck, not letting Syosset get comfortable in this possible power play opportunity.
Kaczynski, Tell, blocked.
Great play by Gannon.
That will be no icing.
Defensive for Long Beach thinking they heard a whistle. I also thought I heard something, as that's why they weren't playing too aggressively.
That's a shot, no good. Kaczynski, and it's covered by Byrne. They may not be playing aggressively, but Kieran Byrne has no intentions of letting up a goal.
Exactly. Once the play came back, they realized what was going on, but something sounded like a whistle over there, and I heard it too. I understand why the defensemen for Long Beach were a little confused when the play was still being played out. Just 3 minutes left, 57 seconds specifically left on the clock for the power play.
Up ahead. Oh, nice save by Byrne. It was a tough shot by Tell.
Keshner trying to make something happen.
Taken away. It'll be Tell's on the point. Tell the shot. Oh,
That one's got to hurt. Hit Rutherford right in the hands.
you took the words right out of my mouth, Casey. And we will have, I believe, an offsides, if I'm correct, on Syosset. 2:28 left before Long Beach is able to crown themselves the conference champs. And this season has been pure domination by Long Beach.
Exactly. Not one single loss on the record up until this point. You never know. With 2:28 left on the clock, not to speculate until the final buzzer. But they've been so dominant. The only blemish to their record, like I had mentioned, was the tie to Manhasset. And this will go down as a great season in the books for Long Beach, possibly an historic one.
Yeah. They've absolutely just killed it this year. You applaud all their players. And same thing with the Syosset team. Coming in as the fourth seed, winning two really tough-fought playoff games. And obviously they just ran into a really, really good team. But hats off to both teams. Both teams played really great seasons in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League.
It's running out. Honan tried to get something going for Long Beach, eaten up by Ethan Gainey. Syosset, they have a minute 44 left on the ice here. Going to have the 5-on-5 back.
So it will be a face-off in the Syosset end. Pass up. And, yeah, you could tell that they're trying to run out some clock and get ready to celebrate their victory.
Yeah, that was Drew Diemick. Not someone we've seen all that often this one. We saw him a lot in the Bethpage game, just trying to get him some ice time in the conference finals.
And Diemick is a freshman. He played really well in that Bethpage game.
Yeah,
he's by no means like an extra player or anything. He's a player for them. Just
he's had a
didn't get
great
much run
season,
today.
6 points as a freshman. Obviously, the numbers will improve as time goes on.
I'm very excited to see a lot of these young guys develop in this league in the future. Panicola, shot, no good. Dowd. Passed up ahead to Mijas. Mijas, the shot on. Nothing there. 45 seconds left. And for Long Beach, the party is about to begin. As we do have a nice...
there, yeah. I didn't know. Looked like he may have flipped it just after the line. Refs say no, stoppage of play. 37 seconds left in this one. And you got to give credit to Syosset trying until the final buzzer. But unless a miracle happens, it does not look like they will be able to make it out of this series.
Gannon clearing it. And just as the season concludes, we would like to give a thanks to, as that's a large hit, give a thanks to everybody who tuned in this season, to the Islanders High School Hockey League for giving me, Casey, Louie, Mike this opportunity.
Everyone who helped out.
And to Richard Rosa, who ran this whole thing. Big thanks to him. He's really helped us out. And Long Beach is your conference champions. And the celebration begins. Long Beach 7, Syosset 0. What a game.
All the equipment going flying. Long Beach obviously very excited as they have won their conference championship in almost what is considered an almost perfect season. Obviously, like I had mentioned, the blemish was the tie. Syosset on the other end giving credit to their goalie, all the players on the team. Obviously not the ending they would have liked, but nonetheless, they came out and was able to make it to the conference championship. Although a 4 seed in the regular season, they played like the 2 seed in the playoffs. Long Beach.
So, you're on program. You're on program. So, Chris. What's up, baby? He took it away from me. No camera.
Are we going on the ice? I'm gonna fall.
No, we're not doing it.
Oh, sorry about that.
Where's the captain?
Cold. Oh my God.
Good season. Came down from your perch. We're doing it to you after.
Who are we interviewing? The captain?
You need to check your interviews in a second.
You should have bought the sweatshirt. What about the phone? I'm worried about that. Listen, if I slip, I'll live. I just don't want the phone to break.
Coach first. Joe Brand.
I'm here with Coach Joe Brand, and Joe, you guys are conference champions. Take me through this game, take me through this season. What did you guys do?
Hey, listen, from the start of the season, we're preaching our strength is our depth. We're going 3 and 4 lines today.
11.
Solid defensive effort. I mean, the difference is between the pipes. Kieran plays. The game gets big, he gets bigger. Our score. Our girls do the grunt work. Our defenders take care of our zone, and put all that together and we're successful.
And you talked about your goaltending and defense. I mean, 0 goals in 2 games. How is that possible?
Listen, we've talked about how important it is to back check. Everybody will give the credit to the goaltender, give it to the defenseman. And rightly so at times, the defense is a team game. You saw the way we back check. Everybody bought in, and you know what? When guys are buying in the defensive zone, good things happen.
All right, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Let me get that photo. That photo. Murphy. Oh, you're getting interviewed. You're the series MVP.
You series MVP, Shane Murphy. Shane, you had 2 goals last night. Tonight you had a hat trick. What was working?
The boys were flying. We needed the championship. You know what that loss felt like last year? We weren't taking the loss again this year. The boys came out flying. We got the county championship. Let's go.
And obviously, you guys didn't give up 1 goal during this series. What does that say about your team?
You know, our goaltender, Kieran Byrne, played great. Jack Gannon, Rowan, and our defense was great. The offense came second. You know, got the win.
All right, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Congrats. Yeah.
You good to go?
Charlie Benami.
No, yeah. Well,